Yeah, today we are going to talk about characteristics of norms. I have some slides I would like to show you and make comments upon. I will start with the brain because we all think that we think with the brain, but that's not the case. The brain helps us not to think. We don't need to think because the brain is programmed after our experiences. And it's the same with norms. They help us also not to think about how to act in different situations. We are trained, whether it is a question of leisure time or work, we know how to act in different situations. We follow customs, traditions, templates. This is the way you do it. We have always act like this. That's typical phrases you can hear. But when life is changing, that's my point, the norms pop up to the surface and one is forced to rethink, such as when you become a parent or when you change job, if you divorce, or when someone dies, then life changes and you have restart and create new norms. The same when you sometimes simply want to change. Life is too hard to you, so you have to change. And when life changes, we need to become aware of what norms have guided our lives and what norms we would like to see in the future. How do we learn norms? Yeah, you guessed right, by imitation, but also by upbringing and role models, by education, or via own experiences, so-called try and error. We all know the well-known expression, burnt child dreads the fire, etc. But that is something which is going on the whole of our life. We collect through life norms, and some do we get rid of throughout life, and others, new ones, will come. How are then norms mediated? It's mediated orally in different ways. Norms are also embedded in daily life. It's a part of our structure, infrastructure in society, but also such simple things that this door, take me in your hand and the door will open, is the message. So there are always a lot of inbuilt normative messages in our daily life. But norms are also mediated via symbols, such in this screen you can see here. You can see prohibitions with a red slash. You can see obligations, options you have to do certain things, things which are available for you. An interesting example of symbols is this following, taken from a ferry terminal in Ystad in Sweden, where it had been set up for specific reasons. And take a look at the picture and ask yourself, what does the symbols say? I think it's clear that you shouldn't drink. Alcohol is the symbol, at least not above 0.2 promille, and then drive your car. That has been a problem at that ferry terminal, because you have a lot of truck drivers coming from abroad to Sweden. Other ways you learn to follow norms are through sanctions. You are punished if you don't follow the norm. Social pressure is a very important aspect also. If you don't follow the norm, you might be, let's say, frozen out in a social perspective. Another aspect is that you have a desire to be normal. You want to follow, to be conform many times. And also by following the rules, something we learn early in our life. Let us listen to a song which is from Stefan Larsson, one of our colleagues, as you might know. It's unfortunately in Swedish, but it's about a song about his son growing up and what you learn in school.
Sen vända dagen de ropar ditt namn och du sträckte upp din lilla hand. De lärde oss räkna, de lärde oss reglerna här. De lärde oss upprepa saker de sa.
Okay. Let me end with this slide, which is telling you that in certain situations you are forced to change and to be aware of new norms. And then that is, in the case of globalization, for instance, either we are ourselves going abroad to new countries or in situations of immigration. I will stop here and continue with a new lecture about norms from another angle. So, thank you.